Jeremy has opinions on stuff. Jeremy is a well-known free speech warrior. I will not dance. You will dance.
What's going on, What's going on, everyone?
Why not edit it? Is this the day after he's hungover? He's hungover. Could cut it. Nope. Let's do it a little bit slower. Get the drunk Jeremy ready to go.
What's going on, What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the quartering, and
Come on, dude. It's barely any work. If I play this at 7.5, does he sound drunk too?
here from the quartering, and Joe Rogan's move to Spotify.
All right, Joe Rogan moved to Spotify, by the way.
It started today here on September 1st, and Joe Rogan, for the most part, is universally liked.
Joe Rogan is universally liked? What? Is Joe Rogan universally liked? No. He platforms conspiracy theorists, bro. Like, and really dangerous people.
Maybe by everyone except people on the far left. In my opinion, mostly because he'll poke fun at them, but also people on really on all kind of extreme sides. Joe Rogan's happy to poke fun at. But
is he okay? I feel like this part of his face is shutting off. Do we have a thing happening?
I noticed something, and the internet noticed something today. As his catalog went live on Spotify, just about 43 episodes were missing from the show.
Okay.
And it's awfully suspicious who's on that list. Before I get into that, just a quick word from...
I don't think it is suspicious. I don't think it's very suspicious at all. The answer to the question, why were these people not on Joe Rogan's new Spotify, is because the free market determined that it was not a wise business decision. Unless you guys consider Spotify a far left space, which would be odd. Which would be odd and not true.
So yeah, if you like trading card games, check them out. They've been a strong
I don't know what
sponsor
you're
of the
talking
channel
about.
for a long time. Now,
there's just no way that anyone could possibly know what that sponsorship was. What a bummer.
we see Michaela,
well-known Michaela Peterson,
Jordan Peterson's daughter, putting out a tweet just about 3 hours ago. Okay, getting demon from YouTube is one thing. At least I didn't completely shut down my channel. However, this is completely different. Spotify is not uploading select Joe Rogan episodes, including my episode. You can see this is straight up censorship. Absolutely ridiculous. My episode with Joe is 1164 and is not on Spotify, along with some other episodes. Now, you might say,
wow, he is really trudging through this today. It's kind of a bummer. You just listened to a man on his last legs, just trying to get through his last grift video. But yeah, wow.
You might be saying to yourself, well, this could just be
the free market,
a glitch. He had to move over 2,000 to 1,000.
It's not a glitch. No one thinks it's a glitch. Everyone is pretty sure that they're like, yeah, I don't want these on Spotify when they bought his podcast. They're like, nope, I don't think these are going to be things that we want. Like, what? No one thinks it's a glitch.
Thousands of episodes. Maybe some got kind of lost in the mix, or they failed the process or something like that. But when you start to look at the list, it starts to look a lot more suspicious. Owen Benjamin, Chris D'Elia,
Okay. Owen Benjamin is Baked Alaska, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's true, right? Chris D'Elia, you should not be defending who's trying to fuck children. Wait, who's Owen Benjamin? Wait, hold on. Am I mixing them up? Who's Owen Ben? Oh, the comedian Owen Ben. Wait. What's the comedian? He's an alt-right political commentator. He is Baked Alaska. I'm not crazy, am I? Or is he? Wait, no. No, this is the guy. I know who he is now. He has very similar. This is why I get them mixed up. Because they both sit in flannel in their houses and talk about conspiracy theories. Baked Alaska tried to do that. He tried to do that, like rap or something back in the day, didn't he? Anyway, yeah, I remember we did a couple videos on Owen Benjamin. Yeah, he's not a good guy. I agree. Chris D'Elia tried to fuck children. Sargon of Akkad. I mean, do we need to like? Are we really? Really?
Sargon of Akkad.
Yeah.
Alex Jones.
Mm-hmm. D'Elia again. Michael Shermer. Tommy Chong. I mean, Tommy Chong's a lefty. Am I crazy? Isn't Tommy Chong a lefty? I don't know who Joe List is. Let's type in Joe List. Joe List. Joe List is a stand-up comedian. He's been on Conan. He doesn't, I don't know, doesn't seem like he does anything particularly interesting. Yeah, Owen's an anti-Semite, yes. Alex Jones, obviously you can't. Nick Kroll, he's a lefty comedian. What? And then these are just the same ones again.
Tommy Chong. Alex Jones returns. Nick Kroll. Although I'm not sure why Nick Kroll was on that list. Maybe he said something.
Or Joe
Obviously,
List.
Chris D'Elia has his controversy. Sargon, you know, the thing that people are acting surprised about is...
Okay, Adam Kokesh. Sure, let's find out who that is. Adam Kokesh. Who are you? American libertarian political activist. So he's just a libertarian? Orderly dissolution of the... So he just wants to get rid of the federal government. He might be into some conspiracy theorist things. He's anti-war. He's Marine Corps. Pro-Ron Paul. He likes freedom, I guess. Electoral history. He got destroyed. Okay. So it seems like he's just like kind of a military fella. We have Joey Diaz and Eddie Bravo. Both do a lot of the fighting stuff. Joey Diaz, I believe, or is it Eddie Bravo? One of these two, maybe both of them are into deep conspiracy things. Brian Callen is just he's a kind of a yikesy guy. Who's Jan Irvin? Jan Irvin. I mean, like, I don't know who these people are. Jan Irvin. Logos Media. I don't even know. Joe Rogan Experience. Jan Irvin. Exposes for what he is, a liar and a cunt. Okay, so she doesn't like Joe Rogan. Okay. So maybe they didn't want that on there for brand purposes. So another lefty, maybe. I have no fucking clue. Gavin McInnes, Milo. I mean, these are people you don't want on there, bro. You don't want Milo on there. If you, like, what the fuck is wrong? This guy's so stupid, my guys. So dumb.
That Spotify is a far less leaning organization.
Uh-oh.
They are. Spotify is super woke, and I stopped paying them money a long time ago, way before everybody got ultra, super new levels of woke, because they had several times in the past banned people from their platform and made ridiculous public statements. If we look at some of the news is starting to cover. I mean, you see Joe Rogan Experience review. Spotify's $100 million man owns the libs for 5 long hours.
Huh.
A lucrative new deal does not seem to have changed the podcasting's leading libertarian one bit.
Okay.
I don't think Joe Rogan's a libertarian, but I could be wrong with that.
Me either.
They give it a 3 out of 5. Except it has changed him. Now,
Has it?
what can Joe do about this? He's got 100 million reasons not to say anything. But I think it's reasonable that he should be able to comment on this. These are some huge episodes. By the way, some of the largest episodes Joe Rogan's ever had, especially in particular Alex Jones.
Okay.
You can see some people are starting to cover it now. This is via Sputnik. The goal.
Just check Spotify. Michaela Peterson's episodes on there. Let's see. Let's see, shall we? Mike Tyson. Okay. Trying to see. When was the last time they delete one? Yeah. Bob Saget's a loser. So, I mean, Joey Diaz is right here. James Lindsay is right here, dude. James Lindsay's a fucking idiot. Come on. Not seeing it. Bill Burr's up there. He's kind of chuddy. He's better than Chuds, but you know. Patton Oswalt. Oops. Wow. I'm not really seeing. Elon Musk is right there, bro. Tim Pool. Do I have to keep going? Tim Pool's right there. Dan fucking Crenshaw. What? Brian Callen, Joey Diaz, Tom Segura, Burt Kreischer, all of which very problematic. What? I'm failing to see the issue here. Bill Maher. Wow.
Her ramble was just.
I don't see the fucking issue, man. I don't see it. I don't get where this is at. Tom Segura can be pretty problematic, mostly on the podcast, but Barr is a big lefty. He uses outdated terminology, then shock people get mad. Yeah, he's. I mean, and like I didn't say they were like hardcore chuds, but they're like, they're boomers. They're boomers.
Golden age of podcasts is marred by the deplatforming of some voices. Joe Rogan Experience, one of the most popular podcasts out there, hit Spotify Tuesday without several high-profile guests. Spotify appears to have adopted an overly sensitive approach to Joe Rogan's podcast, choosing not to upload dozens of episodes.
We just looked at it. It's obviously not, true. Bill is too comfortable saying the N-word? Yeah, Bill's thing is, Bill Burr's thing specifically is, I have a black wife and it gives me sort of this pass. No, Sargon hasn't turned up. Are you kidding me?
Featuring conservative speakers. This was first noticed by Michaela Peterson, the daughter of prominent intellectual Jordan Peterson. She wrote in a tweet, "This is straight up censorship." According to a Redditor, it came cross-check Spotify's full archive and a list of all episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience. Spotify has not uploaded a total of 46 entries. Those missing episodes most notably included conversations with conservative speakers like Adam Kokesh. Don't really know much about him, a 2020 Libertarian presidential candidate who calls for the dissolving of the federal government. Milo Yiannopoulos, a British right-wing commentator, previously banned from Twitter and Facebook. Alex Jones, Owen Benjamin. It seems like
this is just such a non-video. What the fuck, man?
Pretty obvious to me that Spotify did ban these episodes. It's unclear whether Spotify has not uploaded these dozens of episodes with Joe Rogan content. His show, which has dominated the Apple charts and YouTube views, landed on Spotify on Tuesday as a part of a multi-year exclusive licensing agreement with the platform. Peterson's daughter has previously had our YouTube channel demonetized for some other spicy reasons. But it's interesting when you look at Joe's...
God, they're just such whinies. They're so fucking whiny, dude. It's so whiny. It's so incredibly fucking just... You're not being fucking censored. This specific company bought the podcast and didn't want those episodes on there.
Latest tweet. You could say, hey man, Spotify is buggy. This is awesome. You can start to see, I don't like that YouTube censors things. Joe Rogan, Spotify, hey Jamie, put that down. You have all sorts of comments starting to leak in now. The Joe Rogan Experience retains ownership of the show.
I swear, Sargon is probably in the room feeding Jake limes. Now, what would lead you to think that, okay? I don't know what in the world would lead you to think something like that. Let me tie this up. Let me tie this up real quick. Sorry, Chad. I gotta do some chores during stream sometimes. You know, I do it for a long time. Chores come up. You just kind of gotta do it when you find free time. You know. A little bit of that. A little bit of that right there. Anyway. Misgender somebody. What does it mean to be American? If Robin Hood is not socialist.
Her ramble was just a gorilla.
Weird. Salamander Suit, thanks for following. Moxasino, I think, thanks for following. This is Sargon ASMR. I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you are talking about. Sargon isn't even in here. If he wants you to misgender someone, hopefully you can try with me. Hopefully it'll satisfy him. Damn you, Flever! You're bulletproof. You're bulletproof. I have it. I have it now, Flever. Here we go. I know how to, there we go. I know exactly what to do. You ready, Flever? You're gonna wish I could misgender you. You're gonna wish I said a slur. Look at that. Shouldn't have challenged me. Shouldn't have challenged my power. Okay? Actually, it's kind of... Fuck! I lost! Damn it! Now they're all in sync. What did I miss? Well, only the most perceptive of corns could have seen such trickery at a high level. Okay? Only the most high IQ. You have to have a high IQ. Okay? To have understood these japes. Weed, finally. You got weed? Chat, do you got weed? Knew I was hiding my power level. Turns out it wasn't that much. Not a lot coming out of this. It's a little hard to drag on. Nah, these are like itty-bitty ones. You don't enjoy weed, but you have some strong desire for snacks. Maybe we'll get snacks later, chat. Mine's not really working very well right now.
And full creative control over its output. Yet Spotify are already actively censoring episodes.
Not a thing.
What's going on?
This is boring.
I think that it's pretty obvious
that
Spotify is choosing to remove some of these people.
One time, I hope he goes into his notifications and sees me bullying him. That's what I wish.
Yeah, we'll
Hey, Salamander, thanks for the follow and the raid. I appreciate you. What'd you do tonight? Did you have a good time? Were you doing fun stuff? You're a raider? Uh-oh.
Her ramble was just a
The
gorilla.
snortering? Oh, jeez. Muro. Thanks for following. Did we get the hair dye? We did not do the hair dye yet. Maybe we'll just do a whole thing for that. You did have fun?
Her ramble was just a gorilla.
Good. Following since 4 minutes ago. Did you go down just chatting and see who was dope? Because obviously you'd stop by here. If you're like, who are we looking for who's cool? Obviously you'd pick me. Very obviously super cool person in a corn suit. Think you've heard? Thank you. Hey, Chad, you guys want a Sour Patch Kid?
Good call, baby bird. Good call.
Okay. There you go. They're the big boys. Dude. This is my favorite candy, and it takes me forever to eat these fuckers. Woo! Sour Patch watermelons are pretty good.
Remain free or remain the exact same show, said Rogan. It's just a licensing deal, so Spotify won't have any creative control over the show. They just want me to continue doing what I'm doing the way I am right now. You're a sellout, Joe. I mean, I don't think
How is
that
that
the
a
majority
sellout?
of his fans are going to push back against this. But to me, you know, it's pretty obvious that Spotify pulled these. When you look at
Yeah, because I don't know how these free market capitalists can misunderstand the free market. There was an anti-lockdown protest here yesterday, about 200 people because of the current lockdown restrictions. The gathering was illegal. About 200 people went. About 160 were fined and a further 17 arrested for organizing, and one of them for assault of police. Wow. Wowzers. For $100 million, I'd sell out. Well, I mean, how far are you selling out? It's not like I'm going to start being transphobic for $100 million bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, my ethics are... I'm so fucking bullheaded about that shit. Are you kidding me? There's no way. Like, I'm not just going to become a chud for $100 million bucks. Especially because that would come with such a big platform. I don't think that's worth it.
the actual list, where's the actual list here? There's a lot of people. I mean, Rogan's own.
I don't think, honestly, I don't think there's a price. $100 million bucks, like $200 million bucks doesn't mean more to me than $100 million bucks. You know what I mean? I don't think you're more comfortable at 100 mil. Like, I just don't think I could get to that point. How much think they had to pay Dave Rubin? Shiny nickels, and they were just like, you know. I feel like he just needs positive reinforcement and some money. Like, if you give him a decent amount of money, he'll divorce his husband.
Subreddit. I mean, Eddie Bravo, which is kind of, he's like a flat earther. Joey Diaz, who's pretty spicy and had a little bit of a controversy recently. Brian Callen, I'm not sure why that is. Joey Diaz again. I mean, I mean, this is his friend, dude. Like, Rogan has Joey Diaz on all the time. And because he's a little bit of a controversy around him, he's just like, yeah, that's cool. I'll take my $100 million and not. And maybe he did fight for these people. Well. Alex Jones and Eddie Bravo, Milo Yiannopoulos, Gavin McInnes. This is obvious censorship. And it's an obvious political bias. Milo Yiannopoulos, Stefan Molyneux, David.
I mean, it's not, though. We just went through a bunch of these. A lot of them were left-leaning people.
Seaman, Louis Theroux, really Louis Theroux. But it's interesting to me.
This guy? A soccer player? No. Who's Louis Theroux?
What's obvious about it is that it's the same people multiple
Dave Seymour was a Bitcoin guy?
times. It's not like, oh, you're missing this podcast, all your podcasts from January. It's everything he'd done with Chris D'Elia. Chris D'Elia gone. Chris D'Elia gone. Owen Benjamin, Sargon of Akkad, Gavin McInnes. These are all people that
He keeps reading the same exact ones over again.
are obviously, it's all tied to their name. And it's not, how do I say,
I watch a lot of documentaries. What does he make? I might just be missing. I don't know. He's so fucking dumb.
they're all over the place. You have episodes as little as before 100 episodes. Now, episode 97, episode 57, right? These are missing. But now you have episode 702, 640, 820, 911 with Alex Jones, 1400s. I mean, they're all over the place. Pretty pathetic. I don't think that, and a lot of people are saying, well, maybe it's just a transfer thing. Everything's moved over. Nah, I think there's just too much here. Can anything be done about this? No. You can let Joe Rogan know that you're not going to pay for Spotify if Spotify is going to have creative control over the guests he can have. You know, it does put into question very seriously, is this going to affect the guests that Joe Rogan has on his show in the future? Some of the best episodes.
It hasn't. Tim Pool's fucking right on there, dude. I don't know. He's right there.
Episodes he's ever had were when he had Alex Jones on. It was just wild. It created some of the best memes. And what? Now has Joe Rogan quietly behind the scenes said, well, I'm not going to platform him anymore? Will he even be able to, given clearly Spotify? Can he bring Chris D'Elia back on? Because all we've seen really with Chris D'Elia are claims, no evidence. So what
boy.
happens when Chris D'Elia is cleared? Is he...
It's the free market. They don't want the guy with the claims that he's trying to track down. And by the way, we had fucking text and shit. But like you don't want that. I just don't understand why you're just like, why don't they want these other beliefs? It's like this guy believes that 16-year-olds can be down to fuck, man. Like, that's not okay, brah.
He gonna be allowed a platform to clear his name? Doesn't appear so. I'm not sure why Nick Kroll's on this list. Maybe he's got a little interest. He's got some sort of controversy. But Gavin, obviously, these people are all right-leaning. I don't see any, people that I would consider super left-leaning on here. Joey Diaz, he's had a little bit of a me as well thing going on with him. Is he going to be allowed back on the show?
Me as well? Joey Diaz had a Me Too? Oh, boy. Oh, man. Chat, it's up to you if you want me to play this.
The
Joey Diaz, we've all Me Too'd somebody. Wow. Wow. Do I even need to play that? My plan was to attack her. This vid is hilarious. What? What? Now I feel like I'm missing ridiculous amounts of context. There's no way the juice is running. What the? There's no way this person means what this sounds like, right? Because then this person says flower ambush. Bro, he a fucking creep. What? You know what it is? It's bad? How bad is this? I don't want it to be like... Looty Judy, how many subs do I got to gift for you to dye your hair tonight? Sarah, what's the price? How bad is it? 25 subs? Okay, she set the price, not me. If you make it 26 subs, I'm going to call it. I'm going to audible 26 subs because that would bring us to 1,700. You don't think we have bleach? Wait, don't do it yet. We might not have bleach. Don't do it yet. Don't do monies. Don't do them. We might not have bleach.
Was just a gorilla.
Phaedrus, thanks for following. Finger on the trigger, homie. Oh no. Oh no. Abort. Alright, hold on. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm turning off desktop audio.
I'm glad that I just checked.
Hold on, no one can hear you. Hold on. I'm just gonna do some shit. We've all, as men, at one time or another, me too'd somebody. What? You learn how to not... Okay. What? Okay, Sarah, are you still in here? We don't have bleach. Okay. Hold on. I'm just playing it without music sound for you guys right now. Because I want to see if it's... Okay, I'm going to give you the gist of what he just said. This isn't... You can hear this.
You learned how to meet... The only way you learn how to not be a Me Tooer is by Me Tooing.
The only way you learn how to not be a Me Tooer is by Me Tooing. We'll let it ride for a second.
Shoplifted candy when you were a kid, right?
Yes.
And your mother told you smacking. She goes, "That's not right." Same thing with Me Tooing. This L.A. is a
What?
fucking... Me Too was invented here. They fucked Marilyn Monroe to death. They fucked her to death. Her vaginal thing looked like fucking that.
Wow. So this is why he's not on there. Are you surprised that Spotify made a business decision that would negatively... They figured that might negatively reflect on them a bit? He also called a vagina a vaginal, which is just amazing. Anyway, so Jeremy has nothing to say. That's the end of the video. He is trash. This is just whiny right-wingers, again, not understanding how the free market works.